Hello Year 3. Today we're going to find out about another artist, an artist called Andy Goldsworthy. Who is Andy Goldsworthy? Andy Goldsworthy is a British artist known for his sculptures and photography. He is an environmentalist, which is someone who wants to protect the environment around them. Here are some facts about him. He was born in 1956 in Cheshire, which is not far from Manchester. He grew up in Leeds. He studied art in Lancashire. He now lives in Scotland. Did you know? When he was 13, Andy worked on a farm picking potatoes. He said this was good training for his work as an artist. Can't imagine why. Land art. Andy makes sculptures with natural materials on sites in the UK and around the world. He has made them in forests, fields, cities, lakes and fields. They are known as land art. So you can see the picture that's there. He creates his pictures using leaves and sticks. Leaves, twigs. He uses pebbles, rocks, ice when it's very cold outside, flowers and grass. So he uses any natural materials that he finds and uses the colours in them to create pictures and patterns. As well as making sculptures, Andy takes photographs of his work over time to show how they change. Andy was given an OBE by the Queen in 2000. This is a very special award that the Queen gives to only a few people each year. This is a sculpture he's made of some stones. Do you like the shape? Look out for it later on. Which materials are used in this sculpture? Look closely. What is it made of? It's made of some wooden logs. But he's formed them into that teardrop shape, just like the previous sculpture made out of stone. Which natural materials are used in this sculpture? Stone. Stone again. Which natural materials are used in this sculpture by Andy Goldsworthy? It looks like a very long tree log, doesn't it? This one was made of wood and clay. Which natural materials are used in this sculpture? Look what's coming through the trees. Look at the shape of that wall. Use stones to go around the trees. Andy Goldsworthy's art makes us think about the world around us and how nature is art. Look at these pictures he's made. One with tiny pebbles, one with leaves, and the other one with leaves too. And he's used the colours that are there in the natural world. He hasn't used any paint. He's not coloured anything in. He's just found the colours that are there already and used those for his pictures. What themes can you see in his work? Andy Goldsworthy uses similar shapes and designs in most of his artwork. Can you think of two similarities between different pieces of work? Check on the next slide for ideas. What can you see that's similar? I can see 3 or 4 things that are very similar to each other. The similarities and themes in his work are circles. Often he's putting the leaves or sticks into circles. He does long curved lines. He uses twigs placed at angles. He creates graduated colours moving from light to dark, and he's done that with the leaves and also with the pebbles as well. At the beginning of the presentation, there was 2 pieces of his work that created a teardrop shape as well. When you create your work, try and use 1 or 2 of these themes. Your task today is, can you make some natural artwork like Andy Goldsworthy? Try and copy some of the themes he uses in his work, maybe circles, maybe the curved lines, maybe using the twigs at different angles to each other. And here are some ideas to get you started. So you can choose one, then rock balancing idea to get different sized rocks and pebbles and experiment balancing them on top of each other. Find natural materials and create an arch. Photography, take photos of things outdoors at different times of the day. Create a still life of natural items found in your environment. Make a sculpture and draw the landscape of the environment around you. Or imagine the environment as a different season, climate or planet. Or create a collage of a habitat. So for this work today, you might have to get outside in your garden and take a photo of you creating something using the natural resources. So wrap up warm and go and have a look and see what you can find. I'll put some videos of Andy Goldsworthy working on the instructions, so watch those after this and that will inspire you and show you how he gets his ideas. Looking forward to seeing your responses.